me start you with this. Last year, I'm sure in the moment, it's almost surreal, all the good things that were happening down the stretch. Have you had a chance to kind of look back and think about what that year meant to you being here?
I don't because I really felt it all last year, and I had a great experience. Just a great finish of the career to be able to go back to St. Louis, and helping them to get to the postseason and finish my career where everything started. That was pretty special, and I was so blessed to it.
What was it the most fun you'd had in a while playing baseball?
I always have fun playing baseball. I mean, that was a game that I don't think there was a day that I wake up and say, man, I'm not having fun. I think that was something that I always enjoyed. Obviously, going back, and being around such a great talent and great young ball club, that I was able to help out. It was great. So I was having fun. And obviously, when you're having a great year, everything is great. I think the only thing that didn't go out well our way was the winning the World Series. We got beat in the first round, and that was something that we were everybody was kind of bummed out about it.
And remind everyone how it happens. It's Ollie talking to you, right? And then Ollie says to Mo, make it happen. If Ollie doesn't make that call, who knows what you end up doing, right?
Well, I was gonna sign with the other ball club. I wasn't gonna go to St. Louis. I had three other ball clubs that were in line, just waiting for my call, and I told him, to wait until the next day because I was waiting for the Cardinals. They were always the team that I wanted to give the first shot. I mean, I don't know why it took Mo that long, but that's the way Mo goes about it. I'm just glad that I was able to go back, but I think I was just gonna go and play with somebody else because I had three other ball clubs that were pretty interested in my service.
And no matter what happened, the fans were going to enjoy you being back. But to be at a
Mm-hmm.
high level in your final season, what did that mean
Mm-hmm.
to perform at that level in front of these fans?
Yeah. No, it was pretty awesome. I think, I mean, the fans were, I mean, there was a moment that I came and pinch hit one time. I think it was against Chicago, the Cubbies. And man, I felt I think that was the first time in 12 years that I was playing in the city of St. Louis as a professional that I felt like almost the whole stadium shaking when they announced my name and people were just clapping. And I was like, wow, this is pretty amazing. And I think that was, I mean, I had some great current call in the past and great moment, but that was one of the moments that really hit me. I was like, wow, this is unbelievable. I ended up striking out, obviously, and then the next day I came as a pinch hitter in the same situation. I hit that two-run home run, to win the game. Obviously, we ended up winning the game 2-0. But it's just moments like that, that you really kind of gets to you and you'll be like, wow, this is pretty special. And obviously finish my career, on a strong note like I did is pretty awesome.
Was there pressure to get to 700, or did you not think about that?
I think the whole reason I got to it, well, two things. One, God knew that I was gonna get to no matter what, whether it was my last at bat being 5 homers away, I was gonna hit 5 homers probably in that game. So two, it was like I wasn't thinking about it, and I was just going out there and have fun. And I knew that if I can stay healthy and I get the at bats that I needed, there was a pretty good chance that I probably was gonna hit it. So, but I never put that pressure. And you heard me talking the whole season, for 6 months, including spring training. I wasn't even thinking. My job was there every time I was in the lineup. Try to have a great at bats and help this ball club to win every day, and then be ready to pinch it, and make sure that I have a great at bat. And the home runs came because I wasn't looking for. I was just putting a good swing. I got locked in, and I think everything shifted when I started getting more at bats.
As good as you played, did Mo, Ollie, the DeWitts, anybody say, "Hey, you might want to rethink this"? Did anybody try and talk you into coming back?
There were some things, but I already got my mind made up. I made it in spring training when I was doing that little press conference, right there, right outside our clubhouse. And part of that was just to take that pressure out of myself because I didn't want to have the year that I had and had to play that in my head. Oh, I want to come back and play. I'm a guy that when I make a decision, I stick with it, no matter what. And it didn't matter what kind of money they would have offered me. They could have offered me 10, 15, $20 million. I wasn't going to come back. It was something that I already made my mind and I was going to go with it, and that's something that's how I work.
You're playing at the Invited Celebrity Classic. I knew you always had your golf tournament here. We saw you at the NBA All-Star Game. I
Hmm.
get the sense you're enjoying having some free time.
Definitely, it's definitely free time, and it's great when you can have your own schedule, and don't have to follow a schedule like I did for 23 years. So it was great back then, and great career. But now it's time to enjoy and enjoying the great things that the good Lord has given me, on this earth.
Feel like every time I look up, Yachty's managing a team here or there, or he's
Hmm.
yelling at a ref in Puerto Rico. He's ever, what will you
Or
ever coach?
getting thrown out of the game in Venezuela every day.
Yeah, yeah. One thing you could take Yachty out of the big leagues. He's still the same guy, right?
Yeah, it is awesome. I just spoke to him like 3 days ago, so we were just catching up, and just seeing what he was doing, and it's just great. I mean, that was just great, going back and finish my career with him and went right, but it's something, it was a special moment last year, and I'm glad that the Cardinal made that happen, and I'm glad that God really opened those doors for me.
Would you ever coach or manage down? You see any getting back in the game ever?
Well, I don't say that I'm coaches right now, but something that I have that commitment with the Angels. I think if the opportunity right, if it's the right opportunity, definitely, why not? I think it'll be selfish for me, to help, this young generation out.
And will we see you around Bush? I know the foundation's still going strong, so you'll still kind of always have a St. Louis presence.
I think so. I mean, my foundation there. I mean, I probably wore, like I said, different uniform for 9.5 years. But I think at the end of the day, my heart was is always gonna be in St. Louis. I think the Cardinals are coming to Dodger Stadium, I think next week, and I'm gonna try to attend one of the game and just say hi to a couple of the guys and just watch the game. I definitely, if the schedule allow, I'm gonna be able to probably come up and watch some games. And I think there's a couple of games in the book also that I might be doing out of the boot. So that's something that I'm excited about it too.
Did you say in the booth
I think so.
for Fox or for
it'll
local?
be it'll be a, so well, I'm gonna let you surprise. I'm gonna surprise everybody on that. I'm gonna tell you.
Oh, that's a great tease. All right, 703 home runs, two championships. What when you had a chance to sit back, what are you most proud of?
I think for me, winning the championship. I think, winning two World Series. Yeah, everybody can pick anything. I mean, my career, I've been so blessed, and it was so awesome that you can pick, anything you want. But I think at the end of the day, winning the championship to me in '06 and 2011, after that tough loss, in 2004, getting swept by Boston, come back 2 years later and win the first one, and obviously 5 years later and winning the second one, that's something that everybody plays for. And as you know, there's so many players that play this game for so long, and they never get that opportunity, So to win a championship ring, man, is just a great, an amazing feeling. An amazing feeling. I was able to do two of those.
And last one, Scott Rowland goes into Cooperstown. He had to decide about is he a Philly, is he a Red, a Blue Jay? Have you thought at all about that decision for you when you go in?
I think when that time comes, it'll be easy. But right now, I don't even think about it. Just enjoy. I'm trying not to let things stress me out like I used to when I played. So right now, it's just enjoying. And, when that time comes, in 5 years, then we figure it out.
You said it'll be easy. So is that a tease also for fans? That's a tease, maybe?
I don't know. We see. I'm glad that I don't have to make that decision right now. So when that decision comes, then I have a probably better answer for you in 5 years.
All right, we'll talk to you in 5 years. No, we'll see you at the stadium. I'm intrigued at this broadcast. Now I got to figure that. I got to start doing some snooping. We'll figure it out.
All right, man. Do some homework.
Thanks for your time.
All right, man. Take care.